everybody, it's More Hearts here with another video. Today I'm going to show you guys how to build an awesome modern house just like this one right behind me. I love modern houses in Minecraft. It is my favorite thing to build. This is the palette I tend to stick to the most. You've got your white concrete, which is the bulk of the design typically, and your gray concrete, which gives it that nice dark contrast. And then you've got the wood, which gives it a warm feeling and keeps it from being just that, cold modern feel. We want it to feel like home. Down here in my hotbar, I've got the materials I use the most in this build. Starting from the outside, we've got our white concrete, gray concrete. I chose spruce wood for this build. I have used a lot of dark oak in the past, but I just thought the dark oak would be a little too dark for this build. For the glass, I used white instead of clear just to help with that white modern vibe. I have what I've got to say is my new favorite tile for a roof. It is polished blackstone bricks. In the time lapse that you will see shortly, I did realize after I had completely done my roof that these bricks were a thing, and I thought they look a lot better than what I had at first because it does look more like a tile and not just black slabs. On the inside, I used beehives as the floor, which I will show you guys after the time lapse. I loved how much it looked like modern hardwood flooring when you lay it out all together. And then I did use some oak wood on the inside to brighten up the ceiling area, as well as some pillar quartz blocks for the flooring I have on the second floor. You can kind of peek in there and see it, but hold on, we've got to go through our time lapse first. Let's jump right into the time lapse, and I will see you guys after. welcome back. As you can see in the time lapse, I did so much editing. I did draw inspiration for this build from good old Google. However, I can only see the front part of the build because I'm kind of lazy and didn't do that much research. I like to just get inspired and then let my imagination take me away. As you see here at the front, this is what really drew me to this particular design. I haven't seen these type of pillars a lot in modern house design, so I was like, yes, let's do that and see what happens. So what you see here on the front is what I started with my framework. I started with this part, sorry for the squiggles, over here. And then this half kind of came organically. Originally, this side was the wood, as you saw in the time lapse, but then I just thought, no, this side needs more gray concrete and white concrete. I didn't want it to get too cabiny with the wood, so I was trying to keep an eye on that and equal out all the different types of materials that we were using. Here is the back. I did try and mirror the front door with the high concrete pillars, giant windows, and of course our wood and 2 concrete colors. And around this corner, I ended up with this design with the kind of stacked on different textures and rectangles. And of course, another flower bed. You can never have too many flowers and plants to help bring your build to life. My pathway here and in the back is made from light gray concrete powder. And the doors I used here are actually dark oak doors. I mainly chose this one because the hardware, specifically the door handles, I felt looked like the most modern. All right, and here we are in the main room, or I guess you could say sitting room, living room, whatever works for you. It has a spectacular view of all the trees in the forest out these giant, beautiful windows. And of course, we've got our beehive flooring, which I'm very, very happy with. And behind me is the other living areas. I used the quartz pillar blocks here for the second floor flooring. And I added these pillars down to the ground just to make it feel more structurally sound. You don't want your builds to look like they completely defy gravity, even though they absolutely can in Minecraft. I did not add stairs to this build. However, if I was to play this on survival and move in full time, I would probably put a water elevator over here or even over there with a up and down, so you could get to the second floor easily. But since we're in creative, we get to fly. I love this loft second floor area. It feels very cozy. This is where I would put a bedroom if it was my survival world. Now, if we go out the back here, you guys might have seen it already, but we do have a little bonus area that my building partner Minertherapy built. Can you guess what it is? A hot tub. Around the edge here, he used trap doors to give it some texture, as well as end rods. Those will light up really nice at night. And glass for the ceiling if you're feeling brave enough to stargaze while there are mobs running wild around you. Or if you're in peaceful, that's even better, right? He added lava blocks, well, here in the bottom, that add the nice bubble effect. However, if you were playing this in survival, I would recommend sticking to the edge of the pool so you don't get sucked down like I did. And there you have it. That's our modern Minecraft house build. I feel like the real key to building a modern home is just making your framework. Even if you're not sure it's gonna work, just build it, back up and look at it, or as I usually do, add to it. And if worst comes to worst, take a break. like Minertherapy did over here building this beautiful s'more heart. Shout out to Minertherapy for all of his help with this build, including the lawn and especially that awesome hot tub. And that is all the time we have for today. If you guys would like to see the interior of the modern house done, I can definitely do that. Just let me know in the comments. And in my next how-to video, I will definitely add some furniture in there. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Bye!